Well, Hamilton has a new mayor. She joins us now. Welcome, Andrea Horwath. Good morning.
Good morning, Annette. Thank you.
So congratulations. It sounds great to say she joins us now.
Yeah, it's something we've all been talking about a little bit during this campaign, and it's absolutely an honor to be able to serve our city as the first woman mayor, and to have so many new faces around the council table for a time when Hamilton's got some great things, great opportunities on the horizon, and I'm very excited.
What's your first step today? Your first day as at Hamilton mayor-elect. You're not sworn in until when? Is it a month from now or later this month? Later in.
Yeah, it's about mid next month.
Okay.
And so what is it? It's talking to folks like you. It's responding to texts and emails that I'm receiving of congratulations. It's hopefully getting in touch with some of the councillor-elect folks that have been elected last night, and just starting to build those relationships.
What do you have planned for your first day, your first little, you step into that office back into Hamilton City Hall, where you started as a councillor so many years ago. What do you think the big burden or the big opportunity is your first few days on the job?
Well, as people might know, the budget really does come very quickly. So I think the first thing that I'm looking for is making sure that all of the new faces around the table, all of the councillors who were elected last night, get a sense of what their priorities are and share those with me, but that we also take some immediate time for people to get to know the city. The city's very big, it's very diverse, lots of communities make up the city of Hamilton, and people need to not only represent their own ward, which I know they will do with great passion, but we have a broader responsibility for the entire city. And so I'm really hoping to do some of that work with the senior staff to make sure that we onboard our new council with the understanding of just how complex, wonderful, and diverse our city is. I think we need to have that grounding before we go into some of the big decisions that we're going to be making almost immediately.
Mm-hmm. And there are huge. What are some of those decisions? Because the city is facing some pretty large hurdles, but also some pretty big opportunities.
Oh, there's no doubt. I know that I heard on the doorsteps a lot about housing, the entire spectrum of housing. So from the that are unhoused, that need some supports to be able to be successfully housed, all the way to young people who have given up their dreams of ever being able to own a home in the city that they grew up in and that they love. And so all the way through that spectrum, we've got work to do on making sure we can make Hamilton a place where people can rent affordably and purchase a home affordably. That's a big picture item. It's not going to happen immediately, but we need to get to work on it immediately. Safe streets is another one that I heard a lot about. The city's been doing some great work in that regard already, and we need to keep that going in collaboration with the neighborhoods and the communities. There's obviously, as I said, there's budget, so there's infrastructure backlog that we need to deal with, and some of that we can implement some safety measures, I think, as well, as we renew infrastructure and or upgrade infrastructure and create new infrastructure. So there's a lot of work to be done, but the other thing is it's about the tone and the relationships, and so building those relationships with the staff, with the councillors around the table is really kind of the overarching priority that really permeates entirely everything we're going to do. That's a big priority for me, and I'm excited to be able to work with all of these wonderful new folks who have thrown their hat in the ring and successfully become City of Hamilton councillors.
Okay. Hamilton Mayor-elect Andrea Horwath, thanks for joining us this morning.
My pleasure. Thank you, Annette.